joining us on this Father's Day morning and Learning Through Art, a local nonprofit arts organization offering arts experiences with a variety of partners for children and adults celebrating its 20th anniversary. Learning Through Art's programming includes children's art exhibits, a photo competition, Books Alive for Kids, Macy's Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival, and the return of the Crown Jewels of Jazz. In this morning's Business Insight, Kathy Wade, co-founder and CEO of Learning Through Arts, joins U.S. Bank Business Watch's Kelly Leon to talk about keeping an arts nonprofit alive for 20 years. Kelly and Kathy?
Thank you, Brian. Kathy, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
You bring such life to our set this morning.
Thank you.
What is Learning Through Art? As I was reading through all your material, it's hard to just put into a short television sentence what this is, so tell us.
We are a nonprofit performing arts educational organization building community through art, and with our new tagline and logo, as we say, after looking at it, looking back after 20 years, we discovered that we really are asking you to don't just learn, experience, and that's what we do. Provide experiences to create community engagement, to build community, to educate, engage, and empower you.
And you have several partners that you take these programs out into the community.
Absolutely.
Give us an example of how this works.
One of the things that we do is our Macy's Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival.
Great name.
We started out as the Hood is Bigger Than You Think tour, and that went on for about 11 years, and we would do a series of concerts in places around Cincinnati, a lot of them places where people didn't feel they had access to. After a string of successes, and our last one was with the Museum Center, we went down on their Free Friday and took their numbers from 2,000 to 10,000 in 1 year. So after 2 years with them, we decided that with all of the work that was going on, or that is going on in the Uptown area, we decided to approach the zoo and ask them, could we bring our, at the time it was called Kids, Cultures, Crafts Festival. And I asked, could you think about letting us come up here, and could you open your doors for free? And they looked at me very strangely and said, okay, we'll give it some thought. And they called back a couple of days later and said, we'd like to do that. We would like to have you come in, partner with us, and yes, we will open our doors for free. So for the first 3 years, admission was completely free because we wanted people to come in and do what we do every summer, build bridges, break down barriers to bring neighbors and neighborhoods together to celebrate our mosaic beauty.
And for all those folks out there who are into the arts and have a nonprofit, I mean, they're looking at you going, 20 years.
I know.
I
look at me and say, 20 years.
A nonprofit. What's your best advice? And we don't have a ton of time, but what's your best advice for sustaining a nonprofit that long?
I think that you have to, first of all, when you open a nonprofit, or any business as far as I'm concerned, but particularly a nonprofit that deals with the arts, you want to make sure that you're always opening your doors to everyone from the beginning. Do not wait until the moment when your audience needs to be rebuilt or something like that, and you suddenly say, oh, I need purple people here. For us, the formula has always been to invite everybody that is in the community, and if I don't see you in an event, I need to figure out how to get you to the event. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that you have to establish partnerships. I do a lot with the Arts Wave in terms of helping people understand how to raise money and building boards and things like that. And we find that relationships are very, very, very important. And we were able to establish some very key, significant relationships 20 years ago. And surprisingly, we still have a lot of those partners still with us.
Well, that's because you're a good partner too.
Well, I try to be.
It works both ways. Let's put your full screen back up one more time.
Right.
So if people want to learn more about your programming, this is where they should go, learningthroughart.com.
And when you get there, you'll see a brand new website. All of the programs are there. Everything that we're doing for the 20th anniversary. On Monday, the 18th of June, we are opening What Children Believe International Children's Exhibition, which happened serendipitously with a company in Munich, Germany. So we're bringing an international arts exhibit here. Our children are part of it, so 100 pieces will be on exhibit at the library.
So going international.
Going international. Thursday, we open our Best of Snaps on Fountain Square. It's a virtual photo exhibition. And then, of course, our Crown Jewels of Jazz, our signature fundraiser, returns in November.
Awesome. Kathy, we're running out of time.
No problem.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Check out Kathy's website. Brian, back to you.
Thanks, ladies. Happy 20th to Learning Through Art.